Laura Tywater, and this is our 5th grade science class. And we are doing a fall lesson on why leaves change colors in the fall. And all week we've been learning about chlorophyll and plants and that type of thing. And so we decided to do a fall theme since Thanksgiving is coming up, and it's November, and we collected a bunch of leaves for this lesson. So we're going to start off by, I'm going to ask, the objective for the lesson is that students will learn how to make a hypothesis and investigate to find the answer. At the end of the lesson, students will learn why leaves change color. So I'm going to ask why you guys think leaves change color. And then I'll write them down, and then we'll find out what the real answer is. So why do you think leaves change color? What do you think?
Like, it gets cold and the leaves change colors.
So you think when it gets cold that they'll change color?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a mineral in the tree.
You think there's a mineral in the tree that makes the colors change?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Alyssa? Do you think somebody's taking their paintbrush and coloring the leaves? Nuh-uh. No?
They just change colors all by themselves.
Okay. So they just do it on their own. Okay. All by themselves. Well, actually, that's all sort of right. So we're going to go over the reasons why they change all these funky colors, okay? All right? So, in autumn, that's when you start noticing these leaves changing colors, right? Because normally they're green. So what happens is, in the summertime, the leaves carry a what's called a color package in them. And the green is called chlorophyll, and that's what we've been learning all week long about chlorophyll and how it works and its job and that type of thing. So the chlorophyll in the leaves will it's so busy and it's so dominant out of the leaf that during the summer and during the spring, when there's lots of sun and it's warm outside and it's getting water, that it's working and producing this dominant green color, and it's also producing a glucose. It's a sugar, like a sap. So, and that's the food that it pumps back into the tree to make it keep going. Okay. So when winter comes around and it starts getting cold, the tree ends up knowing that it sort of needs to shut down or hibernate, kind of like a bear. So it basically shuts off its water supply to the leaves. Okay, so it doesn't get any more water, which means the green color in the leaves stop working. Okay, so the leaf holds, let's see, about millions of little packages of color inside these leaves, but they're all green, a yellow, and an orange. Okay, so I have some different colors here. I have all different kinds of colors here, and we'll go over how they turn these certain types of colors. So these are sort of the main colors that are found in leaves. Just the general yellow and orange. Okay, and they have science names to them. So the yellow package to a leaf is called xanthophyll, and the orange package is called carotene. So when the chlorophyll, the green color, gives up, and it's winter and it's fall and it's cold, it puts a wall around these tubes in the leaves that get a water supply to them, so they don't get any more water. So the green color stops working. When the green stops working, that's when these colors start showing up. Okay. So, and this is sort of this is my little crayon print here, diagram of photosynthesis and kind of how that works. And this is actually a leaf. I should have colored it green, but this is what happens when the chlorophyll is working. It's absorbing sunlight and carbon dioxide, which is the air, and then water. So So it's got all these things absorbing into the leaf, and it's pumping out glucose, the sugar, back into the tree for food. So it uses that for food. But that's not happening in the fall and winter, so that's why we have these colors going on. Okay? So, the reason for these really pretty reds and purple colors, the reason is when the tubes, the water tubes in the leaves, when the water supply quits working, because there's a wall there now, it's being covered up. Also the sugar can sometimes get trapped into the leaf, the glucose gets trapped into the leaf. So the sugar, when that happens, the sugar mixes in with the yellow and the orange color packages, and that's why you get these really pretty colors. So not all of them are like that, so it depends. Everything is, I think, pretty unique here. They're all different kinds of colors, just because there's so many of them. The brown ones, these kind of crusty, crunchy brown ones, that is what happens. You get brown leaves because they're pretty much dead. Okay? These ones. You see how these are soft and flexible, and they're still kind of, you know, they feel like there might be some moisture in there. Well, eventually it will turn brown and crunchy like these. So this is what happens when there is no more water supply and there is no more food supply going to the leaves. They just turn brown and they get dry and they just crunch. Okay? So that's what happens. So we got all different kinds of leaves here. We took a walk today and we got all these fun leaves here. There's a green one still, sort of working, getting ready to shut off there, I think. So there's all kinds of fun colors there. So that's the reason for that. And we'll use this at the end of our lesson, okay? You guys get to make a fun little project that you can take home. So, with that being said, I think I'll give you guys a poem, and it's called These Trees. I'll let the camera sort of see. It's called These Trees. And I'm going to let the kids take turns reading it. So, Alyssa, I think you've got the first part of it. Go ahead.
If walnuts come from walnut trees and almonds come from almond trees, then how come acorns come from oaks? Can anyone explain this, please? A redwood tree is not really red, and red pine trees are green, not red. So why is the white birch aptly named, and why is the white pine green instead?
That's you, girl. Take it away.
Now ash trees don't grow ashes, right? And beech trees aren't on beaches, right? And fir trees don't have furry trunks, although that would be quite a sight.
These trees, I wish it would be less confusing in the wood. If trees had better chosen names, they might be better understood.
Cool. Okay. So this poem, you guys get to keep the poem. Okay. Did you guys kind of understand it, even though it was a poem? Because poems are sort of hard to understand. So there's going to be a little worksheet over that I'm going to hand out. Okay. This little worksheet called These Trees. It's just got some questions about the poem. Okay. Kind of the stuff that we just reviewed. So it'll help you out. Okay. So I'll give that little worksheet to you. So you can reread the poem. It's got some of our familiar science words in there that we've been learning also. Okay? And since we're making a video right now, we're not going to do this worksheet. Woohoo, right? We're going to go and we're going to do our little project. That's what we're going to do. This project, we're going to use our leaves. So you guys can pick out the leaves that you want, because we're going to make a happy Thanksgiving card. It's going to be sort of a leaf rub. And I've got sort of an example here. Right here. What I just did. You guys remember how I did that, right? Okay. So, what I would do, you pick out your leaf, and you need to find a crayon that doesn't have the wrapper on there, because you're gonna do this number. Okay. So there's red. Here's a purple, and here's a green. You want to do purples here? Okay. And did you guys find the leaves that you wanted?
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is place your leaf where you want it, because like above that, we're going to do like Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to write Happy Thanksgiving right up above your leaf. Okay, but make sure you have your leaf flat and inside and placed right where you want it, like maybe off to the side a little bit. You're going to fold your card over, and then you're going to take the side of the crayon, and then you're going to hold it down, and then you're just going to rub over it like that. Okay. Oh, that's pretty, Alyssa. Like it. And don't do it too hard, so that way you guys can see the lines, and it still looks like a leaf in there. Okay. If you want to, you can maybe find a smaller leaf, and you can do another one with a different color or something. If you want, if there's room for it, so you guys can pick and choose.
Can we do it on the back?
Yeah, sure. And then at the top, whenever you guys are ready, doing all your leaf rubs, you're just going to write however you want to. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay? And so we're going to make a card out of this, so you can give it to your mom or dad, or both. Okay? And that's on the inside, then you can maybe write them a little message or something on why you're grateful to be their kid. Okay? And I think that pretty much wraps up our lesson. So tell me, we're going to recap real quick while you guys are working on this. Why do leaves change colors in the fall? Just real quick. Why do you think they change colors? Yeah.
The packages and the leaves, like, whenever it gets like to the cold, like they start changing into a different color. Like the patches let out the color, and it changed to the liquid color.
And why does that happen? Why do they change color though? They change into like we talked about, the yellow and orange, right? Because they have green, orange, and yellow. So why does that happen? You gonna chime in, Sierra? Yeah.
Because there's no water or food going into the leaf.
That's right. And why are they red or purple?
Because there's sugar trapped inside the leaf.
That's right. And why are there some that are brown and crunchy?
Because it's already dead.
It's already dead. That's right. Yes, you guys nailed it. And I also got a couple more worksheets too. There's a plant vocabulary matching worksheet that I'll probably have them do with some of the words and terms that we've gone over. And then I have another one. I think I'll give that one as homework. You guys can take it home. And then I also have, let me show the camera. I also have, in their free time, a coloring page, a fall coloring page with some leaves there. And that's it. That's it for our 5th grade science class.